Alright, here we are again. Well, since the last time I was recording, I've taken care of a handful of things. So first of all, I realized that the assembly of some of the space elevator parts, specifically the versatile frames and the smart plating, since we need so many of those, was running really slow. So I went ahead and did some overclocking, just bumping things up as high as I felt I reasonably could, since the rate at which these pull from the source isn't really an issue. I just wanted to bump it up a little bit to get things producing as fast as possible, especially the smart plating. I think that's going to be the limiting factor here. It's just made so slowly. And yeah, currently we have 400 of those, and we need 1,000. If I was doing this over again, I think that I would definitely... I think that I would definitely start production of smart plating and then versatile frames basically as soon as I had the option to. Because, I mean, smart plating I could have been producing the entire time, and I'm sure that's why this phase requirement is set up like that. Is the expectation is that since you have it unlocked, and you already had to be producing it before, that you would, have that production line running the entire time you were working on Phase 2. So that's maybe my bad on that, but we'll be there before too long. I guess let me check here. It's 5 per minute, and we have 600 remaining. So 2 hours. 2 hours of that running would get us there. And worst case scenario, we can always split this off into multiple assemblers. Should I consider doing that right now? I think I'll go ahead and let it run. I feel like a couple hours playing this. I've got plenty else to do, so no harm in just leaving that running. What else? So I think I mentioned I was going to do this, but I did get a truck route set up. Gosh, I better make sure I don't get run over by it right now. But I did get a truck route set up, depositing reanimated Sam over here. So finally getting some access to that conveniently close by. As I was doing that, I also sped up the extraction rate of Sam. So I went all the way back down into that cave, and I dropped a Mark II miner back there on that node instead of just a Mark I. And I think I also overclocked it to 2x speed, because I want to say that we were hitting 120 per minute on the extraction rate, which is just enough to... there we go. Which is just enough to saturate one constructor, I believe. Let's see, yeah. 30 machine cycles per minute times 4 means 120 per minute SAM input. So I think we're hitting that. I think we're hitting 30 per minute on reanimated SAM. And then, in terms of MAM research on that, I need... what is it? SAM fluctuators? Yes. And I was realizing also that I don't have whatever machine those are produced in unlocked yet. You can see produced in something and crafting bench. So I just have to handcraft those for now in order to meet those MAM research requirements. They're easy to craft, but yeah, that's the situation. I do have some pre-prepared, so I think we should finally be able to unlock these couple of nodes, which have been hanging out for a long time. I'm really excited to start getting into some of this later stage alien technology. So let's do this one first.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. Fixit has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Summersloops safely and efficiently into Fixit technology.
The loop organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rot and recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
I see. It seems we truly are building understanding.
Yeah, it's interesting that Ada is now in conversation with the alien voices. Okay, so this needs computers. So that's gonna be a ways out. Computers as well. Okay, well, there you go. So probably not gonna get much further there for a bit. I am very excited for the Dimensional Depot, though. Let's take a look at that.
Dimensional Depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the Dimensional Depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter, the metal will not bend, the wood will not splinter. Weave.
Ominous. Okay. So yeah, this Dimensional Depot, as gets alluded to by Ada there, is meant to be a system by which you can you dump parts into it off a production line, just like you would a storage container, but they become accessible to you via your inventory. I guess I have no access to it yet, but maybe when I actually start uploading to the Dimensional Depot, that will be the case. So the point being that it should cut down a lot on trekking back and forth to access parts to build with. And yeah, I love that you unlock it so early. Oh yeah, locked behind computers again, so that's gonna take a bit. But I love that you get it so early so I can start designing factories with these depots in mind. My thinking there is to utilize smart splitters as well, so that I'll have production lines that dump into a Dimensional Depot and then overflow off to some other thing. Because I kind of want refilling my dimensional inventory to be the top priority. At least that's my thinking right now. And let's see, I can already get a couple of upgrades to this in terms of upload rate. So basically like the max input rate to a specific Dimensional Depot, and to capacity, so like how much can be stored in there. At least that's my assumption. Okay, yeah, and there's a lot of those. Oh, and they just require more and more Mercer spheres and SAM fluctuators. So yeah, very worthwhile for me to pick up as many Mercer spheres as I can. I would love to get this as well. This allows you to upload to that dimensional storage straight out of your inventory, your player inventory, so that seems very useful. But yeah, I don't have computers. I wonder if I could find them at drop pods, though. Anyhow, let me go ahead and actually look at unlocking these. I'll add both to the to-do list, and try to craft 94 of those. I'm definitely going to have to go pick up a bunch more reanimated Sam, and probably some steel pipes as well. So I will be right back. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and unlock both of those upgrades.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, use the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
Ada's a little sensitive for being so rude all the time.
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension, and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
Okay. Interesting. It's interesting how the alien voices seem to, insist that you take all their stuff and use it and, destroy it, remake it. Oh, hello. Okay. So I think one thing is occurring to me. I should probably go get some more sulfur. I want to say that there's another hand slot upgrade available to me that I've been ignoring for a long time, but all it needs is 100 black powder. And for that, it's not at this bench. I always forget that black powder's at the equipment bench. Okay, so it's 1-to-1 on sulfur and coal, so I just need more sulfur. So, well, first of all, I think I want to get that zip line back. Oh, and coffee mug. What have I been doing? Not running around with this the whole time. Okay. Let's get out and try to pick up some sulfur. So I think there's some sulfur up there. I might as well scan for this, right? Maybe it's actually further out that way. Ah, yes, but this is our reanimated SAM setup. You can see there's the storage container that we had before, and then just leading into a single constructor, and then a truck station taking it away. And yeah, that sulfur node is out that way. I still haven't explored that whole drop down under the arch there. I'm just a little worried about getting stuck. Alright, coming up on it. Gosh, I've had my flashlight on this whole time. I just turn it on and forget about it. Okay, just up here, I think. Let me up. Some leaves, okay. Okay, impure. Let's see. Let's just try to get this as fast as possible. Okay, got over 100. That's all I came here for. I suppose... Oh, well, I was about to say let's get headed back, but it is also occurring to me. I was spending my time looking for drop pods, but there were ones like this, or crashed freighters, that I've already found and not opened. I can't remember what this one takes, but I'm pretty sure this one was just copper sheets. So I should definitely go take care of that. No point putting that off any longer. Let's get the coffee cup out. It's been too long. Now I need the flashlight again. So it goes. Oh, that's an interesting little visual glitch there. Just as long as I don't fall through the map, I'm fine. Yes. Oh, I got rid of my nobelisks. They're sitting back at home. But this seems interesting. I wonder if that also leads down to the SAM. It feels like it's in the correct area, and maybe that would be a much simpler way to pipe the SAM out from where we found it. I mean, I already built the hugely long conveyor setup, but I'll have to keep that in mind as a more appropriate solution. Because yeah, it is very close, and I know the cave system stretches that way. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if they designed that specifically to allow you to open it up and access it from a more convenient direction. Let's just try to clear this gap here. Beautiful. Then I think it's just down here. Yep, just copper sheets. Nice. Can get that scanning right away. Well, actually not right away. I probably want to research that inventory expansion first, since it was the motivating factor here. Hello. It's nice to see my trucks just puttering along, doing their work. Missed it. At least when I have to jump regularly, I find that holding left click makes that process simpler. But maybe right click will come in handy when I'm going off of like those big power lines instead. Alright. Now, black powder, 100. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even need 100 sulfur. It's 1 to 2. My mistake. That's fine, though. There we are. Let me also stash away these Mercer spheres. And maybe some other stuff before I go losing anything. I don't really care about leaves anymore. That's a nice feeling. Me real quick get rid of these hog and spitter bits. Get those stashed away. Sort. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and unlock that hand slot.
Tool belt expanded. I compounded sulfur's tristatic atom matrix into a quadrimensional gate vortex. You can now carry more stuff.
Fascinating. And get a hard drive researching. Alright. I think I'm feeling pretty good. Let's see. Maybe I should get out and do some more exploring. Look for some more hard drives. Boy, I imagine once we start integrating the dimensional depot, dealing with those crashed freighters will also get a lot easier. Since we could just feed, a bit of every resource into there and always have some on hand. I always hate running across a crashed freighter that I just happened not to have grabbed the resources for beforehand. Okay, so I do want to take these with me. I can at least put this in a hand slot. And hey, now I can feel like I can carry the coffee cup with me without feeling like I'm wasting space. Okay, I'll bring some coal, I suppose. Nobelisks looking pretty good, or at least good enough. Could I use some more gas filters just in case? I wish I could see what they stack up to, because I'd like to have a full stack with me and not really any more. I think I need fabric for that. Oh, it's probably over here. Yes, fabric. And I need biomass for that. I don't suppose we have... Yeah, I didn't think so. I've been not bothering with biomass for a long time now. I could turn mycelia into biomass, at least I believe. I could also turn these into biomass, but I feel like those would better be used as alien DNA capsules. In fact, maybe I should craft a whole bunch of those and feed them into the awesome sink before leaving. Okay, then yeah, I'll leave a few of those, just in case I need them. Put the rest into the awesome sink. And I guess I'll call that good. Maybe I'll take some encased industrial beams with me, just in case. Some more modular frames, again, just in case. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Yeah. I'll probably deposit that reanimated Sam. I mean, I suppose I could run across a drop pod, or a crashed freighter. I keep calling them drop pods. Run across a crashed freighter that needs that. Let's go ahead and dump you in. Yeah, I've just been dumping Quickwire into here lately, since I'm not really using Quickwire for anything at the moment. I mean, to my knowledge, I suppose I use them to make AI limiters, but I do that by hand. And very infrequently. Okay. Like 20 coupons waiting there for us, and more once all of those DNA capsules go through. I feel pretty good about that. Okay, so first of all, we got this, so let's get that off the map. And then I want to say, yeah, there's another one up there. So let's try to head that way. See what we can find. I just wanted to take the opportunity to look out over our coal plant again. Could certainly use some touching up. I feel like I don't want to bother to tackle that though until we unlock some more cosmetic items. But I'm pretty proud of this thing. It certainly changed our power situation rather dramatically. I don't have to worry about aggressively overclocking things at all. Well, for the time being. I'll have to rethink it when we start expanding a fair bit. Okay, off to the right. Maybe I'll push up into this poison gas area, though. Let's see, got stun rebar ready, got this. 19 medical inhalers. Yes, there is a crashed freighter in here. So the question is... Oh, excuse me. There we go. Okay. Where is the actual freighter part, though? There's a piece. Is it up here? I feel like I'm missing something super obvious. Yeah, there's a component there. I think it's up there, so let's try to parachute over there. Got any defenders? Haven't noticed anything so far. Ooh, but you got something. Barely anything, really. Alright. Steel beams, nothing we can't make ourselves, but, you see, I am so glad I brought some modular frames with me. There we go. Rotors. Leaves? No. It's solid biofuel. Okay, sure. Now, I want to say the next one is over there, probably right beyond that pillar. Boy, I do love having the parachute. It's certainly not the greatest, long-term traversal option, but there's not much better for just crossing... Ooh, that's a purple slug up there. Interesting. But there's not much better for just traversing huge gaps like this. The fact that I can just fly straight to this crashed freighter without issue is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you don't scare me anymore. $17, okay. And drop pod, 40 megawatts. Okay, so that's 2 biomass burners. We've got a crash right here. That's fine. I just have to, like, prepare myself for the sound of that fuse blowing. Freaks me out every time. Let's open that. Pull the hard drive and delete all of this immediately.
Surface genetic sampling indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
Nice. A little sassy, as always. Okay. Ooh, if I'm not careful, I end up falling faster than I want. Let's take a look out at this area, though. This is interesting. Wow. Okay, that's a fall to death, definitely. I'm sure there are resources sitting around here somewhere, though. I'm not seeing that distinct orange of any more crashed freighters, though. Yeah, I swear that at some point you get the ability to tune this to crashed freighters. I hope I'm not just missing some obvious way to do that. Yeah, that's a slug. You found it. Oh, that's a purple slug. Okay. I do need a purple slug, because I think some further MAM research is locked behind that purple slug. You see, if I had seen that while gliding in on my parachute, we could have gotten there easily. There's some quartz to pick up. I don't know that I'm in desperate need of quartz anymore. Though I feel like I keep saying that and then changing my mind and regretting it, and, you know, it's just the eternal cycle. Gonna have some more bacon. Kind of freaks me out that is described as bacon-like. That does not sound appealing to me, but, you know, and I'm a person who likes bacon, just not mushroom bacon. Weirds me out. Ooh, no, that is a bad slide. Let's not commit to that. That is another one. Okay. Maybe I should wait for the autosave, just in case. I feel like, I think they said that autosaves, or the saving process, was faster in the full release of the game. And it sure does seem like it to me. I really feel like I was already having issues with the speed of the autosaves at this point, and okay, got an achievement. Caught them all. Nice. Okay. Anything else standing out to me here? Yeah, I can't decide whether... Oh, well, first of all, let's get rid of this. Remove. I don't know what I put this here for. Can I see an associated node? I think it would be, like, up there. Okay, so it doesn't really matter at this point, because I don't think I'm going to be doing any production from up there anytime soon. Okay. What I was going to say, though, is I can't really decide whether I want to push further in this northeastern direction, or if I want to sort of circle around, explore out this way, explore out this way. I think I'm going to push sort of this direction, because there's quartz here. I feel like I'm going to want to expand to that at some point before too long. Maybe I can find, get a lay of the land, find some more interesting things around here. Okay, so that's a big spider. Based on our last encounter, I'm not overly concerned. Except I should have this loaded. Holy... There we go. That went nice and easy. Let's reload this. Almost expect a secondary big spider, but I guess they're called stingers, but we all know that they're basically arachnid. I should consider gathering mycelia. I guess I don't really need it, and it does take up separate inventory. I don't know, maybe that was a mistake. But I just haven't gathered mycelia since like the very beginning of the game, so... Second purple slug. Nice. Alright. Let's head out of this cave. That's a spitter somewhere up there. Maybe we can take a look at that. I feel like they have a tendency to show up around interesting and useful things. Oh, I should also remember to keep an eye out for Mercer spheres. I feel like there's a couple near my base that I still haven't gathered. And, oh, hello. Are you doing this animation? That's nice. Oh, man! There's a whole mess of you. Okay. Wow. Gosh, that was a lot more than I was expecting. I think it still went well. Oh, I was looking for some... yes, there we go. Spitter remains. Okay, so why? Why are there so many of you here? I feel like there has to be something good. I don't know if a blue slug counts. No offense, bud. Glad to have found you, but there's a whole lot going on here for there just to be one blue slug. I'm not seeing anything obvious. I'm certainly not seeing the crashed freighter that I was hoping to see. Oh, now I am. Okay, I take it back. 30 megawatts, okay. And we got patchers. Okay. Let's swap you to normal ammo. Well, I think stingers are my most hated enemy, but patchers might be the secondary. They're just irritating enough to really get in the way a lot of the time. Is there another one? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like 2 quick shots, just like that, from the rebar gun is the most effective option for those. Oh yeah, 30 megawatts, I'm forgetting. I guess let's pick this up. Oh, statters, I can't carry those right now. Let's back off a bit. Let's get rid of some leaves. I don't need it. And... I might actually shred some copper sheets here. Is there anything? Oh, yes, 1 wood. Let's get that out of here. Clear up some more space. Okay. And need biomass burners. Pipe a line straight to that. Pop in all of that, sure. And pull you open. I think I always want to drag the mouse in line with the lever there, but I think it might actually be like a right to left motion that actually works the best. That's a very minor tip, but there you go. Now you know. Well, actually, I haven't confirmed that, so don't take my word for it just yet. Okay. I see some fart rocks out there. You got anything interesting? Ooh, this is like a whole different area. Interesting. Looks like the map extends a fair bit that way. I think I see some geysers. Can I pick out any crashed freighters from here? Is that a big hog? Looks like it. So yeah, there are certainly areas where, well, you know, as you would expect, the dangerous enemies spawn way more frequently, and even more dangerous dramatic variants that we haven't seen yet. There's a slug. Experiment. Is there like a alt-right? Yeah, okay. Finally figured it out. So alt-right click lets you drop a pin on the map where you're looking. Finally got there. Okay. Again, that's a little awkward given my controller setup, but I think I can make it work. Okay. Well, unless I see a is that a freighter? That sure looks like a freighter. I was about to say I wasn't going to bother to push into here, but... Yup, that's a freighter. Okay. I guess let's first of all... drop... Let's see, so it's alt, right-click. Let's drop a pin there, or stamp, rather. And then let's head there. And if things are looking rough, we can always try to get out as fast as possible. Somebody's angry. It's you. Oh, are there a couple of you? Yeah, okay. I don't really care for that. Oh, little lizard doggo. I feel like you shouldn't be there. Repairs needed. Oh, circuit boards. Of course, it's something I don't have yet. Okay, let's try to get out of here. Ooh, I think that's a big hog. Okay. I might leave that alone. It's just on a copper patch. Unless I spot anything I actually want from there. Oh, some rocks blocking our path. I think we can parachute around that. Oh, good. Alright. I think I heard a slug in there as well. Let's try that. Okay. I could blow those up, but I don't really think I'm starving for slugs at the moment. I just want to make sure I don't forget where it was. Yep, those pins did go down. That's good. Ooh, I think I see evidence of another freighter. We're just finding so many of them. Nice, okay. Let's get up here. There we go. Oh, you're right here. I expect defenders. Not really seeing them, though. There's not much scattered around, either. Is this something I already got? Oh, there's the power pole. Oh my gosh. My bad. Okay, so yeah, we're back in territory that I'm familiar with. I guess let's head back to base and drop some stuff off. Sort of on our way back, not quite, but let's look at finally getting that Mercer Sphere that's been taunting us off that direction for so long. I think that, I was looking at it and there's sort of a path that leads up that spire. Let's give it a try. Okay. Easy.
Follow the veins to the altar and tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your route?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on windows. But perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, "My point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race."
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
Yes, right here.
Your waves lap at our shores.
Nothing new there. But yeah, more Mercer Spheres should help us upgrade that dimensional depot. Okay. Well, I think that was a decent little trip. Got some new hard drives to look at. I don't really know what alternate recipes I'm looking for at this point in the game. It's more just going to be I'll try to judge them as I see them. I haven't, researched hard into optimal alternate recipes, especially not for 1.0. Let's just put you away. I don't think I have enough for any new research, though I should be able to research you. What do we got? An automated miner? Oh, it lets you produce them automatically. You can make them in an assembler instead of make them by hand. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't think I care about these. Okay. Fused wire, so using Caterium to boost the output of wire? Oh yeah, by a pretty significant amount, okay. And bolted iron plate, which removes the need for... No, I guess it doesn't remove the need for screws or anything, it's just a faster recipe. Is the ratio better? Doesn't look like it. I guess it's... no, it's actually worse for screws. Okay, maybe this is another one where I'll just leave it sitting here and see if I get anything more interesting. Power slugs, that's what I was doing. Alright, got everything for that.
Research completed. Purple power slugs seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount of potential energy stored. It is a good thing Fix-It does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Let's see what the last thing is here. Oh, that's a resource I don't even recognize. So, maybe like a heat sink? I don't know that I've ever produced such a thing, so that seems like it's a ways away. What does this unlock for us? Oh, synthetic power shards, where you can craft them via alternate means. But yeah, that's probably a long ways away. I'm sure they want that to be a very end game thing, so that you're encouraged to go looking for power slugs for a long, long time. Gosh, I've lost track now. Ah, there you are.
Medical properties of local mycelia established. New research options available. Medical
Okay.
inhaler variants.
Okay. So I think I need pale berries, which I have a lot of, and protein. Let's just go ahead and finish that off. It was under mycelia.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions. Unfortunately, it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances. Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast-induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
Let's check on space elevator parts. And then get headed back. Okay, so I think versatile frames might be done. Hopefully with the correct amount. It looks like we are slightly short. Oh no. Are we gonna need 4 more? Let's see. So each row is 8. So that's 400 per 800, 900. Yes, we are 4 short. Okay. Do we have... Okay, so we are low on something. It was probably those iron rods. Yeah, I must have miscounted at some point along here. Okay, how many do you need? You need 10 to complete this cycle. So let's at least put that in. Okay, or 12. I'm having trouble selecting, like, exactly the amount that I want, so... So yeah, one more cycle of that machine should be enough. And then you probably have a ways to go. We're getting near 800 on those, so not too much longer. Nice. I am glad I overclocked this thing as far as it would go, because, boy, the default production rate was just so slow. Again, I think I would recommend that you get started on that smart plating requirement as early as feasible in your own playthroughs. But, you know, we still have plenty to do, so hasn't been bad waiting at all. Don't feel like I'm just sitting around AFK. So what would I want from the awesome shop? 28 tickets feels like a fair amount, but boy, they can go fast. All right.
If you sense your productivity slipping when it gets dark, don't worry, this is perfectly natural. Fortunately, fix-it lights allow you to never experience wasteful darkness ever again.
Oh, and before I sign off for this time, why don't we go ahead and unlock hypertubes? I think I've had everything I need for them for quite a while. Might as well knock that out.
Milestone reached. By adding hypertube entrances at both ends of hypertubes, pioneers can achieve two-way travel between locations. They are also % safer than jump pads. You dreamed of moving across factories like valued resources, such as rocks and water, and Fix-It listened to your dreams. We watched them. We took extensive notes. Hypertubes. Because Fix-It makes pioneers' closely monitored dreams come true.
Nice. Alright, I am excited to experiment with hypertubes. I feel like I never gave them a fair shake previously. Got a hard drive scan completed, a biocoal. I still don't think I care about that. Copper alloy ingot. Nah. I don't think so. Okay, alternate bolted frame, so I can substitute in screws instead. I think I do have the ability to make screws. Yeah, cast screws is direct from ingots. So that might cut out a whole section. Yeah, sure. How efficient is it in terms of resources? 3 to 2 still on modular frames. Faster. Yeah, let's go for that. Now. Oh. Stashed them all in here, that's right. Oh. Get another one going. And probably call it for now. I think we're really, really close to having those space elevator parts available, so probably by the time I next start recording, we'll have those to go deposit. See you soon. That's going to be the end of today's episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.